Sahanavavatu Sahano bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanno mitrasham varunah Shanno bhavatvaryama Shanno indro brahaspati Shanno vishnurukramah Namo brahmane Namaste vayo Tvameva pratyaksham brahmamasi Tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami Ritam vadishyami Satyam vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu Avatu mam Avatu vaktaram. Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Sit straight. Close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. Slow abdominal breaths. Inhale while expanding your stomach and your chest. Very slowly, deliberately. When you reach the end of inhalation, just observe the natural pause that happens. And exhale in the opposite direction. Stomach is slowly being drawn back in. As is the chest. Take 2 more such slow, conscious breaths. Noticing that at the end of the exhalation, there is a slightly longer pause before the urge to breathe begins again. See if you can become more aware of this pause between breaths. As you continue to breathe, gently rest your awareness on that pause. Where one exhalation ends and the next one begins. Here in this pause, we will find Kālī. She is still, but not really. She is peaceful, and yet not really. This infinite space where the breath disappears. We can find Kālī's weapons in action. At the end of the inhalation, she cuts off its head. And as the breath starts to collapse back, she cuts it off again, allowing it to arise again in that infinite, dark and yet luminous void. Every breath arises from this dark void. It takes its breath, takes its birth. The breath takes its first breath, ripens in the movement towards the end of inhalation. Here at the end of inhalation, the breath has ripened fully and is cut off by her sword and disappears into this dark, luminous void. Just as another one, another seed of breath arises in the dark void. Progressing towards ripening. See now if you can pay attention to this ripening that's happening in every breath. The breath has its own rhythm, and it has its own melody. Arising as movement and sound. Kālī gives rise, gives birth to each breath, endowing that breath with sound. At the end of the cycle of ripening of this breath, she cuts off its head. And that head goes on to her garland. She is clothed in this blackness, this luminous blackness that is this void, that is eternal. Breaths come and go from here. But this void, this great blackness, is eternally present. Breaths rise and fall in a cycle. Arising from and disappearing into this luminous blackness that is the eternal now. She is covered in blood. She's inexhaustible from all this destruction of this continuous cycle of the breath. And yet, she nourishes this breath as long as it's present through her own breasts. She dances in this cremation ground of the breath. Countless such breaths have come and gone. While on one hand she keeps at it, continuously chopping these heads of the breath. She grants fearlessness and endless boons if we can remain here in the space between the breaths. Take another deep, slow, conscious breath. Bring your awareness now to your body, to your hands and feet, to the space you're in, the surface you're sitting on, to your face and to your eyes. And when you feel like it, open your eyes.
Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantirbhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Shanti Shanti Shanti.